Basic building block for all genres of music are triads. Modern jazz vocabulary is jam-packed with different triad concepts such as melodic cells, triad pairs, triadic inversions, and upper structure triads. So an important concept when playing bass lines and solos, which are the only two things that you'll ever be asked to do, is understanding how to connect two or more chords together in time. Since the triad is the lower structure of any given chord, the root 3 and 5, which makes up the triad, are arguably the most fundamental notes to outline any chord progression that you're going to play. This concept starts to blow up when we start combining different triads together to complete a larger harmonic structure, such as taking a C major triad and combine it with a B minor triad above it, which will result into a C major 7 sharp 11 chord. So learning to voice lead or smoothly connect triads together is not only essential for creating great bass lines, but also solos. Stay with me. Because so many tunes move through the cycle of fourths, this is a good place to start. So if we take major triads and start moving these through the cycle, this is going to apply to all major 7th chords, all dominant 7th chords, or dominant 7ths resolving to major 7ths. The technique that we're going to use to voice lead one chord moving to the next is chromatic approach notes. So if I use a 4-note pattern consisting of a root 3, 5 to a chromatic approach note above the root of the next chord, in C, this is what it's going to sound like. Now, if you don't have my book, Walking Bass Lines, then you've really got to get that because there's loads of similar but different 4-note patterns in there that are going to really be useful to take this concept further. One of the things that you're going to really need to understand is how to adopt different fingerings for the same 4-note pattern. I'm going to go through that in a minute, but first, check out how this concept is going to sound while walking through the whole cycle of fourths. Before I break this down, there's going to be 4 fingerings that you're going to want to be aware of. So real slow, playing through the entire exercise using quarter notes, simulating a walking bass line, we're going to have this. So all I have to do to simulate a solo line is to have the harmonic rhythm so that the chord lasts 2 beats instead of the original 4 beats, and then I'll phrase the whole thing using 8th notes. After you become familiar with this exercise and all the 4 different fingerings, start trying to improvise with this pattern, moving in different directions. Until next time, practice smart, work hard, and play creatively.